Tesla is known today for electricity generation, but he actually invented some crazy stuff that's hard to believe. In 1896, by accident, he turned the Earth into a generator, a device so small it could fit in your pocket, yet powerful enough to shake even the biggest buildings. When he tested it in his lab, the neighbors thought the Earth was cracking open and came running outside scared. After that, Tesla took the device to a construction site somewhere inside a building. While searching, they spotted a 10-story building where workers were busy. They attached their device to the building's steel frame. Shortly after, the workers got freaked out and rushed down as if an earthquake was coming. The police were called, but Tesla didn't tell anyone and took his device back before leaving. He said he got scared because if the device had stayed there longer, the whole building could have collapsed. He even admitted this in an interview. But the question is about the pocket. Size of the device or its power doesn't really matter. Tesla wasn't just about making devices. He was working on a project to transfer energy from one place to another without any wires or cost. Most of his life was spent studying frequencies and vibrations. He understood this field so well that no one after him could really grasp or even look at it the same way. His idea was to create a device that generates a specific vibration frequency and sends it through the ground. These vibrations will be sent through stones in the ground and picked up by a device placed somewhere else, which will decode the frequency and convert the energy into electrical current, kind of like how sound energy travels in waves. Our world constantly vibrates at a specific frequency that ranges from 7.83 Hz to 33.8 Hz. Tesla said that if this small device is tuned to the Earth's vibration, it could potentially cause widespread destruction, like earthquakes and other disasters all over the world. People used to make fun of what he said, but then the day finally came when the world started taking Tesla seriously. There's hardly anything in our daily lives that Tesla hasn't had a hand in. From electricity to talking on the phone from anywhere in the world, Tesla played a huge role. Before, it was really hard to transmit electricity from one place to another, so it only used to travel a few meters. Electricity could be transmitted before, but only enough to power a small bulb. However, Tesla invented alternating current and proved his genius to the whole world. This was the turning point in his life when people started taking him seriously, because now, the same electricity that used to travel just a few meters as direct current was converted into a powerful form that could reach factories and industries thousands of miles away. Besides that, Tesla was also the inventor of the hydroelectric power system, which even today, about 31% of the electricity in the US and 95% in China is produced thanks to Tesla. He was the one who gave the world wireless communication. Those inventions are what the world uses today. But did you know Tesla invented over 300 things in his lifetime? He was just hesitant to bring them all out in the open. For example, he created alternating current, but then he wanted to transmit electricity wirelessly all over the world, just like wireless communication. They definitely had a lot of knowledge, but one thing they were seriously lacking was money. So, they took their idea to J.P. Morgan. J.P. Morgan liked the idea and decided to fund Tesla with $100,000. To transmit electricity without wires, Tesla started several experiments right there in New York. One of these experiments involved a tower that scared a lot of people, and they often complained about it. Because of that, Tesla moved his experiments to Colorado and set up a new 180-foot-tall tower there. A tower was built that cost way more than expected. Tesla believed that with this tower, he could send wireless electricity all over the world using the Earth's natural vibrations. J.P. Morgan, who funded Tesla's project, was also a major investor in factories making electric wires and insulation. Besides that, J.P. Morgan had his hands in many copper mines across America. He had probably realized that Tesla's experiments were successful, and if that had happened, it would have seriously hurt their electric virus business. That's why they not only refused to give Majid money for Tesla, but also convinced other investors not to invest in Tesla's project. So, what did they do? For many years, they lived dreaming of wireless electricity. And when they passed away, the government held on to their property for another 10 years. All the research they had was kept in secret files for years, and even after that, many people believed that Tesla never publicly revealed the formula for wireless electricity. Now the question is, did Tesla actually discover some secret formula? Was he really working on free electricity? Many experts think that Tesla had a deep understanding of the Earth's vibrations, and maybe he was planning to use those vibrations to introduce a new kind of electricity to the world. He used to say in his lifetime that if you want to uncover the secrets of the universe, you need to understand energy and frequency. Start looking at vibrations as a way to understand things. They might actually be real. After his death, organizations began researching frequency and vibrations, and they were surprised to find that everything in the world vibrates at its own unique frequency. By understanding the frequency of one thing, they realized you can not only transfer energy to something far away, but also control it. For example, look at these two forks. They have no physical connection, but their frequencies are linked. So, if you strike one once, the wires vibrate 440 times every second. But what's surprising is that when one coil is energized, the other coil starts vibrating automatically. Nikola Tesla was talking about wireless energy transfer in a simple way like this. Maybe he had discovered some secret frequency, but those documents have never been revealed. History shows that in the past 150 years, most wars have been about oil. Whether the Gulf Wars, the Iraq War, or even the World Wars, many operations were linked to that. The focus was especially on targeting oil reserves. Because of fossil energy, things got so messed up. The point is, if everyone could use Earth's frequency to produce free electricity or free energy, there wouldn't be any demand for oil at all. Along with all this, Tesla had many other inventions that were either ignored or completely wiped out. After Tesla's death, he was hardly honored, like the death ray, which was a kind of nuclear bomb-level mass destruction weapon. He talked about this in an interview back in 1934. Tesla said this weapon could kill millions of people from thousands of miles away, or as far as Earth's atmosphere would allow. It was Tesla's new electric weapon that could generate 50 million volts. Just to give you an idea, lightning bolts in the sky carry way less voltage than this weapon. It could produce 166 times more volts. Besides that, Tesla also came up with the idea of a thought camera, like a camera that could capture everything our eyes see. Similarly, Tesla's idea was that even our thoughts could be photographed. This thought camera could show a picture of whatever a person was thinking, but it was never actually made real. Inspired by this idea, X-rays were invented in 1895. Tesla was a scientist and engineer who never worked for money. He could have made a lot of cash from his inventions, like others did by cashing in their patents. But when he died, he didn't even have enough money to pay his hotel bills. Even today, the circumstances of his death remain. He worked as a mechanic. On January 7, 1943, his dead body was found in his hotel room. Officials say it was a natural death, but a lot of people believe Tesla was actually murdered. So, what's the real truth? After holding on to his documents for 10 years, everything was made public. However, Some of Tesla's secret files are still believed to be hidden somewhere. Maybe only time will tell. Hopefully, you all will like and share this video. Thanks so much for all your loving comments. See you in the next awesome video.